Hello, hello! I'm Ninsy, and welcome to my Street Fighter 6 Noob to Master series. These videos will be very lightly edited VODs from my stream at twitch.tv/Ninsy, so if you'd like to chat and watch me fail at Street Fighter in real time, I'm trying to stream every day at 7 PM Mountain Time. With that out of the way, enjoy the video, and if it's not too much trouble, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Hello? Hello, everyone. Good morning. I hope you're having a lovely Monday morning / Monday night. Good morning, Dusk. Good morning, Noob. Good morning, Ichigo. I'm still in Plat 1, but we're now in like the middle of Plat 1, so it will no longer be bouncing back between Gold 5 and Plat 1 anymore, which is like, oh no. Is this better? It also might just be that I need to make Street Fighter a little quieter, because it's a little loud in my ears. But it's also the morning, so I'm like, everything's a little loud in my ears. Yeah, I would actually prefer to stay this quiet because it is the morning, and my partner says sometimes I wake them up with my streaming, so I should be a little quieter. But hello, good morning. I'm so sorry for being late. This is like one of the couple times I've been late in a while. I feel like I've been like on time. But now, oh, it's over. It's time to go back onto our late time. Yeah. Thank you everyone for I'm so sorry. I guess I kind of want to talk about it where like I feel like my collab content is so much different than my solo Street Fighter content. And so I apologize. For the past couple days you've been like, this is not what I signed up for. But it's very fun to me. It actually reminds me of like college. Which wasn't a fun time. But it was like if college had been fun. But yes, what to think about this morning. Oh, I wanted to do some anti-air practice this morning because we still haven't gotten used to like actually using the better anti-air. And it would be nice to do that. I think I'm still late on it. Like I feel like I need to be catching higher. Because I feel like I'm gonna get hit before the leg can come out if this is when I'm hitting. Yeah! I know, I haven't even been playing that many fighting games, I'll let you go. But I think I've gotten a little better. I've been playing against people who are better than me. We've done a lot of viewer battles recently. Thank you, Dusk. Shout out my girl. And like people who know my gimmicks, so they're forcing me to like not keep using them. It's like a forced adaptation. So Peak was really fun, except I don't know, the map for the day was very tough for our navigator, and our navigator had to drive 3 struggling children around. And I will say as well, 3D platformers are like not my game, so I was so unhelpful. Yeah. But yeah, look, this week will all be morning streams, and I'll just, no one else wants to wake up this early in the morning, and so it'll just be me chatting, having good times. Oh, it was very late for you, so I apologize, Dust. It's good for Europe, bad for Australia. Shit. Yeah. Good morning, Plane! I hope you're having a good one. I hope you're having a great morning. I don't want to go to a carnival like this. I miss a carnival like this. Except, I did see that very scary, Oh, really? Incredible. I timed it just for you. Definitely not when I finally decided to roll out of bed. I got sucked into the oh my god, great job, Chris! Damn, cleaning up locals. I really should go to my local. I still have that on. Yes. I was gonna say it's gonna be even less than 12 McChickens, but yeah. I really should go to my local. I don't know, I'm still scared, to be honest. It's like really chill to like play in my bedroom. Less chill to go outside. I know. I remember when like all this stuff was like $1. McDonald's has become like very fancy. Yeah, I should go. I just have to like it just requires, you know, like pre-planning, and I've been in a very pre-planning mood, you know. Good morning, Dwii. Oh, forced to be an online gamer. Oh, that's okay, that's okay. Oh. Hey, I will say, like, it's not, sometimes you can't control it, you know? You can do everything you can to, like, take a shower, deodorize beforehand, but then you, like, go into a space with a lot of people and you're just genetically inclined, and it's just tough out there, you know? It's just tough. But hey, you know, visually nice, that's good. At least that's one positive, you know? Yeah, that's true, that's true. Do people still use like the spray deodorants? Is that common? I feel like I only ever see those in like old movies, like old high school movies. But are those real? I've never used a spray deodorant in my life. Gotcha, gotcha. I feel like there's so many products that like I've just seen on like in ads and television, and I'm like, do people actually use that? And they must, but I'm just like, nope, that's not something I've ever used. Man, I was catching it so late. You have to be like on it. This is so tough. Can I do these like quarter circles faster? Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. I know that those like aluminum ones, are those meant to be like allergy free, or does like aluminium do something to sweat? Okay, we'll talk about deodorant for a little bit, and then I'll get in. I'm just like kind of waking up, and I really did want to get onto like this tech because I've been pretty good at the heavy downs. Dwii out here working hard for everyone. I will say, I'm slightly genetically lucky, and maybe I'm not and just no one's told me that I stink, but... Oh, it can cause acne. Oh. Man, acne in your pits sounds like the worst thing I've ever heard of in my life. Oh, I think like I think if I don't have drive, I'm supposed to just do this one. Like, I'm only ever supposed to do the quarter circle if it's overdrive. Oh, using back heavy punch? I only do back heavy punch if I accidentally miss the yeah. I think the crouch heavy punch is like so good that like if you don't get the morning by Voltron. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Oh! Thank you, Chris, for the prime! Oh! Thank you, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Sorry, I can't say it enough. I'm I'm having a time. Oh, sorry to have not started early enough to wake you up in the morning for the brush teeth / breakfast, but have a great drive, Noob Trait. Stay safe. I hope the drive is not too bad and that your job is an exciting one today and not super boring. Okay. Do we want to start? Let's start. I don't think the quarter circle forward kick prevents cross-ups. I think it just allows you to get a medal. And it has a upper body invincibility, which is good. I think are the two things going for it. So let's start, you know? Let's start, and then immediately when someone comes at me, I will not do that. Oh, does it have upper body invincibility? I feel like a lot of times I get kicked, but that could just be because I'm doing it too late. Yeah.
The pleasure is mine.
Round one. Fight.
I didn't press the DI button. Ooh, good throw. Hi, Crazy Gawkle. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh. Man, I don't know. I agree with some people where the Street Fighter stability has been so weird recently. I don't really know what's up with it. Ooh, got me on the toes. Yeah, rise and grind, rise and grind. Hi, Axel. I wonder if I can make flat 2. I don't actually know like how long it's gonna take me, to be honest. I kinda wanted to put it in my stream title, but I realized like, oh shit, I realized like that would probably be too much. There's no way. I need to zone in also. I'm having too much fun just like chatting and being a vibe. Just vibing out, you know. Ooh. Even though the overhead was so slow, I still got hit. I know, it's Chun-Li. I actually really like the modern Chun-Li. I feel bad for being like a non-real fan. For being like, I don't really like her classic costume. I think like what they've done to her in, oh my god, I keep using the wrong metal move after the drive rush. Ooh. Okay, am I playing footsies? I'm not playing footsies. I'm playing bullshit. Oh my god, I missed it. Okay, I just watched the internet cut out. That sucked. Oh! Nope, I'm dead. I went for the truly incorrect option. I went to the old bread and butter, the spin kicks. I am pressing the buttons, Kiko. But yeah, I really love her like new costume. I feel like her old costume is like very costumey, but her like new Street Fighter 6 one really makes me feel like that's like an old Chun-Li, you know, like that's how she would gracefully age. And I find it just so beautiful, you know. Like, ooh, great DP, great DP. Somehow I was like, oh, there's no way that she has a normal that can hit me. Nope. Lucky. Hi, Dexter Dreams! I like, look at the chunky like spike bracelets. Oh my god, I can't believe. Okay. Reminder. After this, we go back to the lab. We go back to the lab because it's unacceptable what I've trained into my hands on accident. I also think they're silly. I think they just remind me like this is like a Halloween costume of Chun-Li, you know, rather than like an actual outfit. You know what I'm saying? It's like it reminds me, it's so much like Bowsette. Not that I don't love Bowsette. But yeah, this Chun-Li costume reminds me of like someone being like, guys, for Halloween, I got myself a Chun-Li outfit. That was a horrible... Standing heavy kick was not good in that situation. Yeah. It's crazy that I actually blocked that. Guys, I'm actually kind of goated. I'm not like the most goated with it, but the fact that I blocked that is actually kind of crazy. Guys, like, look at that. I switched to standing block. I'm like on something. I'm truly like on something today. And I didn't even have a sip of coffee yet. Oh my god, my meds. I really thought she was gonna DP there. Guys, am I just like a little goated this morning? Has all the training paid off? All the open lobbies? All the viewer battles? Have you guys made me into the perfect form? Nope. Guys, what if I just, every moment that I talked about how goated I was, I just ate shit? Oh, she got me. I know, I'm cooking. Bro, I was made to be a housewife. Put me in the kitchen. Guys, would that have been good for the metal thing we were just practicing? Yes. Would that have been good for the metal thing we were just practicing? Morning, Panic Emoji. Panic Emoji, did you used to have a different name? I don't remember you, and I want to. He must have chatted because it doesn't say first time chatter, and that's how I... Yeah! This week will be a lot of morning streams, so if you're someone who wants something kind of like chill to listen to while getting ready for work. Oh, let's go! I don't know how I play SF6 at 7. I don't know, it's like pretty chill. I kind of just wake up, roll out of bed. Oh, I see. Well, thank you for being here for a second stream, and thank you for chatting. Okay, right, medication. Guys, this is my morning call to you of, do you take a med or a vitamin in the morning? Have you missed your medication? Because I did, and so now I have to take it right here, right now. With some coffee? Ooh, baby. Time to double drug myself. Caffeine and Prozac, baby. I'm sorry, Axel. Can't get up early enough for New Yorkers waking up. Because that would be 5 AM, and unlike Kiko, there's no way I could play SF6 at 5 AM. Oh, thank you, Dittermaster, for the follow. Gotta love a 420. Though, I did try weed, and I'm not gonna lie, weed makes me sick, which is truly so sad. Yeah, I really should have an alarm, but instead I have this stream, and then the stream ones, I'm just like, oh, I'm streaming. Then I remember to take it. It's the days I don't stream in the morning, which is when I forget. When I forgore. Yeah,
You know, I have a horrible, I don't know like what happens, but every couple years I go on like a plane, like I go on vacation somewhere, and when I land, I am like the sickest, most nauseous I've ever been. And one time that happened, but I had already promised a friend that I'd go to her house to have some edibles with her, just to like have a good time with her. And that was a horrible combination, because it makes me sick and it made me even sicker. Hi Case! Oh, also there was a time where we made weed oil and we put it into a slushie from Sonic. Except the problem is the oil immediately froze up, so it was chunky. It was horrible. What a fun experience. I'm glad I did it once. Yeah. I've been like... Yeah, my plane riding ability has definitely gone down. I hate planes. I hate the whole process. I hate the airport. I hate, like, there's so many people. It's so, like a hospital. The word for, like, I'm trying to say stereotype, but it's not that. Hysterical? No, hysterical. What is the way... What is... Sterile! Yeah, sterile. Yeah, the airport is so sterile in a way that makes me feel in like a very liminal space, and then it's just clicky clacky, and I just get... I hate that whole experience there, and then I hate going on the flight too, and then like being trapped and like, even though I know it's like the air is fine, somehow the recycled airness of it makes me feel like claustrophobic almost. Like, I don't think like the walls are closing in, I just feel like that I haven't gotten new air in so long, and I just hate flying. And then it's just like, these chairs are so uncomfortable. How do you get rich enough to do like business class or first class? How much money do I have to make? But yeah, I love car rides instead. I love road tripping. Road tripping is so much more fun. That was crazy. I definitely did not. Did I really do double quarter circles? Oh my god, I did. And then, oh, but actually the most goated form of transportation is, train rides. I fucking love train rides. The way they rumble, they're like so cozy and non-sterile. They're like, oh, they're so good. Yeah, so I got very lucky. I saved up a lot of money to go on to, I took the train ride in Canada. That's 3 days from, Toronto to Vancouver, and like on a sleeper train, because I like the Orient Express, like any like old-timey train movie where it's like really like, where they really ham up being incredibly rich and being from the 1920s. It really hits hard on my like, damn, that's what I want life to be like. And then it's like, you just get like rocked to sleep. It's like a car ride where it's got like a good rumble. Oh yeah! Train rides are so chill. The bullet train is also really good. The problem with the bullet train I don't like is that it's too fast. Like, because I want my train trip to be like an experience, you know? Like, I love the bullet train. I love how fast it is. You just like see the scenery go by. It's so calm, so chill. Everyone's quiet too, which is really nice. But yeah, I just got to sit reading a book, pass a waterfall, watch. It was crazy too because it feels like as you're like training across Canada that you're watching. It's like, it's so very different, like biomes kind of. No. Wait. Am I supposed to do the same thing, except... now when it's not the medium button, you've actually broken my brain. now that it's not standing medium punch drive rush, I'm just like, what do you mean I have to press more buttons? Okay, I need to do the other side, because this is how you become a one-side Andy, and then you get on the second side or someone jumps over you and you're F. Hi Sanji, good morning, good morning. Yep, see look guys, this is what happens when you don't do both sides. Instead you're just like, everything is fine, and then everything is not fine. Ohio! Fuck. Yeah, on my train trip too, I did something that was like, I find it really funny. So I love murder mystery books, or I love murder mystery shows, but I haven't read a lot of the murder mystery books. So for my train ride, because I had been planning it, like this is one of those like bucket list vacations and stuff. Just back throw a little. Oh shit, you know what? That's a great point. Always be on the side you prefer, you know? Just never be on the wrong side. The hell, this is not working. Okay, I clearly saw that I didn't even like press the thing. So I brought, on this train trip, I bought a special edition of Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie for my train ride. And I'm not gonna lie, it was just like, it was a fun bit to me, and it made it more excitable to read Murder on the Orient Express while on a train ride for 3 days, and then be like, ooh, who's gonna murder people? Except then when you go on train trips, you realize that the only people who go on train trips are rich old people, so no one would murder them. So I guess that was a lot of the people on the Orient Express as well. The thing too is I watched the Murder on the Orient Express first. Like the movie, the new movie with Leslie Odom Jr. and and Josh Gad and Johnny Depp. He was in that movie. Who else was in that movie? There were some heavy hitters in that movie. I really liked the Hercule Poirot movies. I watched Death on the Nile too, and okay, spoilers. Spoilers for Death on the Nile. In 3, 2, 1. So Death on the Nile has Gal Gadot as one of the lead characters, and I'm the biggest fan of Gal Gadot, to be completely honest. I know that's not a hot trend anymore to hate on Gal Gadot. Definitely not any Spice level, but I was like, oh my god, I don't want to see Gal Gadot in this movie. Her acting's like not really good, and then she just eats shit. She's the one who dies, and I was like, oh my god, thank the Lord it's her. Thank the Lord that she's the victim. Oh, it's so chill. Because I was like, oh my god, like, what's she gonna do? How bad is this gonna be? And then she just eats shit. She just eats shit. And I'm like, oh, perfect, great. I need to see the newest one. I see Michelle Yeoh, I think, is on the cover. But the problem with the new Hercule Poirot movie is it's like a horror movie. And I'm like, I can't do horror movies. The thing is I was listening to the MoonTower stream yesterday. And he was talking about how, like, he's a scaredy cat too, but he still likes horror movies because they, like, make you feel something, you know? Which, like, I understand, you know? Like, that's a good take to have. You know what's a bad take to have? Is I don't want my media to make me feel anything. I want my media to be action comedies, so I don't have to think or feel anything other than haha funny. And that is a bad take. And that's how you develop bad opinions, everyone. Is when you get stuck in your ways like an old curmudgeon and you're like, I don't want to feel sadness, anger, happiness, or fear from my movie. Or all I want to feel from my movie is happiness. You know, you can't curate your life experience to just include happiness. But, you know, I try to anyway, like a dumb adult. Because feeling shit, horrible. You know what? panic emoji. You've given me my absolute favorite compliment. I am trying to be Northern Lion. Northern Lion is like is my streamer in the sense of like that's who I follow the most and followed for the longest. He's so good. I want to be like him when I grow up, even though I'm probably around his same fucking age. No, I have to be younger than Northern Lion. How old is Northern Lion? Northern Lion. Age. Oh, okay. I'm younger than Northern Lion, but honestly, not by very much. I know. I mean, he's someone to aspire to. Aside, like, even if Northern Lion like hadn't hit it big in being like one of the greatest Twitch streamers of all time, is he not the best man ever in terms of like, you know how formative it was to spend every morning, like every day waking up and then listening to Binding of Isaac as I wish for him to get Guppy and then he doesn't get Guppy and instead he tells me about random movies from the 90s that I've never seen because I am not a cinephile, and this will be the end of my glazed Northern Lion bit. Oh. But oh my god, watching it. Okay, last glaze. I don't know if anyone has seen that game, Cinebattles, where you good morning, Bad Blood. Where you it's like they give you, it's like you versus someone else, they name a movie, you name, and then you name an actor from that movie, and then like they need to name, or you need to find a movie that has like an actor connection to it, and so that way, and then you just keep going until someone reaches a movie that they can't get out of, because you can only use the same actor out 3 times in a row, and it's like, watching him do that is watching a master at work, you know? Like, I could never, like, the amount of movies I've probably seen doesn't even hit, like, yeah, do you wanna, I kinda just wanna rank up today a little bit, Dusk, if you don't mind, just because I feel like I've been, even though I wanna use my hard training work. So actually, I think the only person I would allow a viewer battle today is StygianOracle, because what happened is they challenged me to a match, and then my computer crashed, and it crashed so hard that I couldn't even just shove the GPU back into the computer. Instead, what I had to do was I had to like go to sleep for 8 hours. Because it just was like, we need to try more things to try and turn your computer on, and I was like, oh god. So I was F. My computer's really shitting the brick. I actually think like the problem is I'm not fixing it. I'm kind of just like taping over the problem, and then I'm like, taping over the problem seems to be working, but I bet that's like actually doing damage to my GPU, which is like probably the only expensive thing in my computer. Guys, why is this so hard? That's what she said. Fuck. Yeah, I'm using band-aids when it needs surgeries. I know, my PC ruined DGen night. It's okay, we needed to go to sleep. Alright, so I don't really know how to do computer surgery. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like very computer dumb. For being a computer science major, I don't really know the hardware side of computers at all. I just know the software side. And I only really know front end, because get my ass away from back-end computer programming, that's just confusing. If you don't know anything about computer science, essentially, there is like, yeah. You actually low-key dissed me, Axel, because I'm a video game programmer, so I make pennies on the dollar. I used my very expensive, very good college degree to work too many hours on something that isn't great. Well, okay. I think the first game I worked on is actually a masterpiece. Like, I personally love it. Is it well regarded? No. The other games I've worked on have been much less well regarded. Yeah, I know, Axel. Clearly we were always meant to be platonic soulmates. Fuck, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, but if you don't know anything about computer science, essentially there's like, it's like an iceberg, and the top that you see, like, the top is like the front end, which is like the stuff you see, which is like, oh, you see like the image, you know, you see the UI and stuff like that, like the buttons you click and like how it interacts with stuff, and that's like the top level of the iceberg. And I'm not gonna lie, the top level of the iceberg is so much easier than the bottom of the iceberg. The bottom of the iceberg is really complicated math, and you don't even like, you stop seeing words, it just starts being gibberish. It really is an iceberg, and I just do top ends. I just do front end stuff because I am way too stupid to do the back end stuff. Like, I can do it to a light degree, but like, not in a way that any company would really enjoy. They would want me to be like good at like parallel programming and being able to use the different CPU generators, or being able to do graphics code with all the fun matrices. I failed linear algebra. That shit is like really, it really is a lettuce, exactly. Yeah. That one, you are truly the opposite of me. I'm always scared that the Legos are gonna break. To be honest, I actually really like front-end software because to me it reminds me of Legos. Because like at a certain point, it feels like you're just doing like weird logic puzzles. Because you're just like, I needed to do this, and then you just kind of like, I needed to do like, I mean, like the way I code, right, is you kind of just like write down what you want to do in steps. You like, in clear English, be like, first I needed to like walk through this list, then I need to get from that list this thing, and then I need to do this, and then you just kind of like put the code blocks together until it works out, and it's a fun game. I like it. Hi, Jingo. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of washed. I'm getting washed too. I need a break. I need a break, and I'm gonna get one. I'm so excited. Except excitement is unemployment, but I'm excited. But hi, Jingo. Did I say hi, Jingo? I must have said hi, Jingo. The words seem good to me. Hey, what is happening? Why is this impossible? Oh my god, thank god. Okay, new plan. We just have to like lock in a little harder. Let me take a sippy. Let me take some nice poppy sips. Well, that's good, you know. I would rather have said it 5 times than have said it none, you know? Except there are probably people who have joined and I didn't say hi to, and I apologize. And if you're a lurker, I want you to know that I'm wishing you a great morning and great day. I thank you for being here so early in the morning. I just can't tell that you're here because there's no way that streamers are supposed to have the user box open in chat and then say hello to any new name that pops up. That sounds like a road to insanity, does it not? What is the lighting on her legs? What is happening? You guys see this like blur effect? What's happening? Staring at Manon's thighs being like, what is that? Is that what lurking is? Man, you know, Dusk, I feel bad because I'm like, you know what I really want to do? I'm gonna rank up, and instead I'm just doing this combo practice, except I'm not even doing it like with intention, so we're not even like getting anywhere. It is 4 PM. Ah, the European. Are you German? You're not the German. You're someone else. I'm so sorry, everyone. They revolted when I turned them into chows. I guess it's, you know when me and my partner have done these things. You I have the shirt. Shit, Jingo, my bad. I know. But sometimes I feel like you're gracing me with your time, your eyes. It should be fun for y'all. I wish I knew German. The only thing I know is Guten Tag. Ah, Turkish. I don't even know how to say hello in Turkish. Ah. Okay. Intention. Live with mindfulness. Be intentional. I know. Everyone has free will, you know. I hope you have enjoyable. You know, do you ever get some times when you're like content creators just like aren't making the content that you like? I say that as very much, but like when all of the like everything that you subscribe to just is no longer in your content sphere, you know? Marhaba. Thank you, Chango. I mean, but you could have said anything. That could be a trick. You could have tricked me right here, but you don't seem like a trickster. You would never trick me, right, Chango? Because there are periods of time where I like go on YouTube and I'm like, every single person I subscribe to has. Oh, did I bail as soon as you said at the cabinet? Oh, I'm so sorry, Dustdoll. I promised someone a 1st to 10 and they were like, you should meet me downstairs. And I was like, okay. And then I just like turned off my blinders. Oh my god, I can't even do this side anymore. That's a big tear. That is a big tear, Dusk. I definitely did not pick that up. I wish I had, but definitely didn't. Oh, interesting. Oh man, I learned so much about geography from my chatters, which really just goes to say how much I didn't learn in school about the world. Okay, that's garbage. By garbage, I mean my play. Let's see, what else? I've got something. No, I don't got anything. I have to watch F1 today, because I really do need to catch up on the Hungarian Grand Prix, because I still haven't watched it yet. And the reason it's like, it's gonna give me an emotion, and not a happy one. And as I just said before, if a media doesn't make me happy, I don't want to interact with it. Which again, is not the way an adult should handle media, but I do it anyway because I'm a baby. Yeah, I don't really know what to do because it's like, I know it's better for my growth to experience the negative emotions of watching a sad ending or watching a uncomfortable scene or something, and instead I'm just like, no, I won't interact, I'll just pretend to live in blissful ignorance forever. And that is a bad way to live. Is it fun? Yes. Is it good? No. Oh my god, why is this so much harder on this side? Okay, you know what? We're gonna keep practicing, but we're gonna go back to matchmaking because I really want to. And also, let me start a gamba. Would you guys like to gamba? Would you like to gamble on if I'd win or not? I don't know if you want to gamble, but we're gambling. We're starting a prediction, baby, as to whether I can win my next game. Yeah. I will say this is definitely like America bias. It's just because it's like America is so large that I'm just like, oh yeah, the different European states. I think of like the European Union as America, and then I ask like when I talk to an American, I'm like, oh, where are you from? And they say like, oh, US of A, and I'm like, oh, cool, what state, you know? And then it's like the same thing. It's like, oh, you're European, like you're in the Union? Which country? As if it's like the same as a state, even though like your historical period means that there's much more cultural differences between the different countries in the states. Yeah, the different European states. Look, I'm super America pilled. In Canada, they're provinces, and I don't know any of the provinces. I'm so sorry, any Canada viewers. I just know there's like the North, Ontario, British Columbia. See, look, I know Australia is split in two. I know you have East Australia, West Australia, right? That's how it's on a map. Do you guys split it up into like a lot of little chunks as well? Like, do you have the concept of states other than East and West? Yeah, I mean, there's like, in America too, it's like in each state, it's like the big city, like each state can also be like subdivided, because like, so I'm from Texas originally, and in Texas you have like Panhandle Texas, East Texas, West Texas, South Texas, Central Texas, and it's like, those all have like vaguely different feels as well. But again, because America isn't as old, the cultural differences are not as like wide. And we've spent our entire lives pretending that we're all the same. Gotcha, so you have like your 6 states, and then inside each state is like a splitting of it to be like, oh, you live in like... Can you tell me what the state Sydney is in? And that way, because I know that one. I know there's Sydney. Wait, is Cork in Australia, or is Cork Ireland? That sounds like Ireland. I'm just committing country crimes here and now. Please, I would like to say, I do not speak for America. I would say I'm not gonna lie, I actually think I'm considered above average for American geography, which is really sad, going for how much I don't know about geography. But at least I know where Europe is on a map, and I have seen those like things where people like pull Americans aside in the street, and they like put up a picture of Europe, and they're like, what country is this? And they point to all of America, and then or they point to all of Europe and say that's all England. I know, it's so bad. But like, I could point out, I can do Spain for sure. I know where Spain is on a map because that one's on the edge. Once we get to the middle ones, that's when I know Italy. We call them Bundesländer. Oh. Wow. Huh. I guess, I'm not gonna lie, this is where truly America bias came in. I just assumed that you guys didn't have states. I just assumed you just had like fun neighborhoods. The more you know, truly and completely. Someone put that the star up that goes da da da. Wait, that was not how that song goes. I find isn't it like so interesting? Like, we all live in different countries. Like, okay, this is me being selfish because oh, this is me being selfish because I know English, you know, like, you can hear me speaking it. I really wish we had like a common, like a D&D common, and I would prefer it to be English, but I would take any language as long as, you know, I could know it, where we could all speak the same language. I find it so interesting. We live so far away from each other, and yet we're all experiencing humanity, and, you know, it's so different everywhere. And it's very sad in some other places. I guess we all get to live in like a nice, currently non-war-torn country, I assume. If you're watching from a war-torn country, thank you. I'm so sorry. I hope this stream brings you any amount of joy. Yeah, it's kind of sad though. It's sad. I mean, it's understandable. I assume that like in the D&D universe, there's like some like tragic story where the colonizers of Commonalia took over and made everyone learn Common. Oh, I mean, I think there's like a huge like want to like keep your historical identity and to not have it get lost to the ravages of time. I feel like it's like because you can see it happen like so easily where if you don't make an effort to preserve something, it'll just go away and then it's like lost forever. Yeah, let's all learn a new universal language together. It's hard to get people online to that though. It's like the one problem. And then once one person decides, I don't want to do it, then everyone can also be like, yeah, well they're not doing it, so I don't want to do it. Yeah. Oh, nice. I know. Google Translate, like the translating apps have gotten like really good. So I will say, like, we're getting close. We're getting close. Soon they'll give us those like Star Trek. We're gonna get those like neurochips that let you understand every language, you know? And that way we don't actually have to learn anything new. Well, there'll be like a better transition period before we go into speaking common. Oh, what is it? Is it still available? Can I learn it? Can we... Means you Warren Council rise up. We're gonna start a language learning class where every stream we learn Esperanto. Let me write that down before I forget. Oh my god, created in 1887 to be the universal language. There are 1,000 native speakers. Hi, Sharky. Yeah, Despacito. Hi, Sharky. Okay, guys. So, I'll start my class. Actually, someone was like, "You should learn to speak Spanish." Except, I was thinking about it. Do you guys know that game Chance of Sonar? Oh, I'm doing good, Sharky. We're having a fun conversation about languages and international stuff because as I try and practice this dry brush combo that I fail to do unless I'm focusing, but I want it in my fingers so I don't have to focus. And instead I can read chat and talk about Esperanto So I played Chance of Sonar, which is like a fun, like, it's like a puzzle game where the like, thing of it is that, like, people are talking in another language that you can't figure out, like, and so you see the symbols, and so it's, like, up to you to, like, construct based on, like, context clues. Good morning, Kuro! Or good afternoon, or good time zone. You're supposed to, like, construct based on context clues what all the words mean. Except, I was like, oh, what a fun puzzle game. Like, I like that, and it'll, like, teach me how to, like, learn languages in a way, because, you know, like, I think people say, like, generally, oh my god, my fingers, oh my god, the train of thought, I was like, my thumb hurts, and then I stopped, and then I stopped thinking. Oh yeah, it's like the best way to like learn a language is to like immerse yourself in the country, and because then you'll like figure it out based on like the words you hear all the time and the context clues and everything. You know, because like you can tell when someone's saying like hi to you or like they're asking you a question and you just slowly pick up words like that. You know, like understandable. That makes concept, and I was like, oh, Chance of Sonar will be like that, except I failed at Chance of Sonar. This logic game, I pride myself on being pretty decent at puzzle games, and I just could not do it. It's like, whatever, the mental connections for word games are so much different than the mental connections for logic games. Like, it's logic in itself, but it's not like the logic I prefer of like a Punnett square, you know? I love when things are in squares. The Punnett square is like the one thing I kept from biology, and I love it so much. I love that whole section of genetics was so much fun in high school biology. Like, hand me a Sudoku, I got you. Give me an anagram puzzle, and you can just take me out back. There's I think there's like in one of the Sherlock Holmes games, there's one where it's like a poetry kind of puzzle where, like, I couldn't figure it out. My partner came over and was just like, you do this, this, and this. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was just like, yeah, you know, he starts explaining it to me, and it just turns into the and so I just follow his instructions and we get it, and like, I literally don't understand. And then we got to another part, which was like, figure out in what order these events occur. And I'm like, oh, clearly it's so easy. It's like, you can tell in how this had to have happened based on, like, you see this, this, and this, and it's like, this can't happen before that. And I'm like, oh, this is easy work. He is watching me do it, and he's like, she's so wrong. She's gonna get stuck. And then I got it first try, and he was like, wait, what the fuck? I knew the answer, and I still thought you were wrong. Because he could not. That was not on his. It was not on his puzzle track, you know. Yeah, I mean, English is definitely not a hard language. It's definitely a hard language to learn because it doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, the rules are not coherent. But I will say, like, we don't really have genders, and you don't have to change. You don't have to. What's the word? Participle the word? Participate? Conjugate? Where you have to, like, change the ending based on, like, what's it called? Yeah, English makes a bunch of rules, breaks all of them without logic. You can just vibe. To be honest, though, it's like, the thing about English is, like, I think you can really get away with broken English in the sense of, like, you really don't have to be perfect in the sense of, like, if you just vibe together, like, if you just said, like, if you wanted to say, like, you, me, read, book, and then you meant it, like, in past, you could just say, like, you, me, read, book, past, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I can understand it, you know? Like, we could get there with you not, like, read is not a good one, because read doesn't have an S, it's like, you know, something with, like, if they mean, like, plural, like, you could say, like, multiple book, and I'd be like, yeah, you don't need the S, like, fuck it, I get what you mean, you know? Like, there may be, like, a small breakdown, but, like, we would get there, you know? But and I assume that's the same for all other languages, where they're like, yeah, you didn't use the correct, like, ending, but it's all good. Oh my god, I remember I started a Gamba. I'm wondering the pan me. Oh, we're having a beautiful conversation about languages, and Crazy Goggle's just like, how those panties do? How that swimsuit go? Oh, I've also had to learn. I learned a little bit of Latin because so I have Asian parents. You know, I myself am Asian. They wanted me to be really good at the SAT, the Standardized American Test for getting into college. And the Standardized American Test for getting into college has like a whole section that's about, like, about English. And there's just an English section. I usually just say Chinese, but because it's streaming, I can say the whole thing where I'm Taiwanese and Cantonese. So the two Chinese that isn't China, but is China. I mean, I didn't say that. Fuck. I'm just, like, counter-hitting this man. The fuck that is! He stun-locked me? Oh, fuck. Yeah, Asia could be Turkish. Hi, Cosmic James 420, welcome in. It's a crazy command grab. Cause he just, like, snaps his fingers in my face and then yells at me or something? I don't know. Fuck, and it's not the same as a Manon command grab. It's not like he's getting a drink or a medal. Oh my god, I fucking hate that move. Fuck. I have not visited China. I visited Taiwan, which China would tell you is China, so yes? Cantonese is Hong Kong, which was a British colony inside of China. So it has a very different like it's just Hong Kong essentially. But it had a very different like system than China because it was British owned. And so they have kind of like a different vibe, but it's not that really that different, but it is slightly different. That was crazy. To level 3, that's okay. Okay. Oh my god. No, you are kidding me. You are absolutely joking. EXDP beats level 3? Really? Why? Yeah. The Cantonese, the language is also from outside. Is also like, I mean, there's a lot of variations of Mandarin. They've tried to standardize. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. This is me speaking out my ass. I would like to say this is as a very American, Chinese American. I do not know anything about the inner workings of China. My parents I've never been there. We don't really talk about it. To my recollection of it is that like up until recent times, China has been like trying to standardize their language a lot more. There used to be a lot more regional dialects and such. So Cantonese probably spread out from Hong Kong, but now everyone is really learning like standardized Chinese. Okay, that's a command grab. Have you ever did China? I have not. Yeah, it's Hong Kong. I can't kill him for EX kicks because I'm bad. Good morning, DJ. Oh man, if I had done the EX version, I actually might have hit it. Am I dead? There's a chance.
This is our destiny. My secret art gets got.
But yes, the SAT. And I was like, what are we talking about before we got onto this topic? Yeah, hey, again, as we were just talking about, English is one of those languages, and probably like every other languages, you get the general vibe right, I got you. Like, I don't really need you to, like, be an English major, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. So my parents moved out of China when they were like young. Like my dad was 12 and my mom was like 6 or something. And so and so they're like, and they're from like technically like different regions. They don't speak the same language, so they just don't really talk about it. And then I'm like of my entire like extended family, I'm like one of the youngest. Like I have a lot of older cousins, but, and when I say older, they're like they range from like 20 years older than me to like 4 years older than me. So a lot of my grandparents I just don't hang out with very often because I was so late, you know? So I just never talked to my grandparents about it either. And now my grandparents are deceased. So we just don't talk about it very often. And also, you know, it's just kind of like one of those things where they're just like, to them it's so normal that they're just like, yeah, it happened. You know when your parents have crazy lore and they're just like, don't like care, they're just like, yeah, you know, that happened, crazy, and then they just move on to them, that was just their lives. So I think it's like that where I don't know much. Okay, Twitch is telling me it's my quick hour break, so I'm gonna take a quick break and I will be right back. Oh, and then I will do the predictions. Thank you everyone, you're great, goodbye. Okay, I'm back, I'm back. I hope everyone got a little sippy, or got a little drink, got a little hydration. I'm gonna... Let me go through the redeems of helping, which is just a little posture check, a little sippies, a little hand stretchies. Oh, I didn't do the prediction because I'm stupid. Choose outcome. I did win! Sorry, doubters. Oh, double sippies. Oh, crap. Fuck. Oh, shit. Okay. That was the posture check stretch. You just reach your arms to the sky. Sucks to be you, Axel Bro. Sucks to be you. My family lives in America. Essentially, like, most of my family, so like my family, my immediate family, and then my cousins, like my first, what would, like, the first web from you, like your cousins and your aunts and uncles, no one lives in China anymore for me, or if they do, it's not some people I know. So yeah, we just don't talk about it very often, but like I could talk to them about it, except my dad would just go and talk to me about like financial instability. Axel, 100%. There is literally a chatter who's been here since the beginning, who is saving up hard for milk. Yeah, it's hard to escape racism, you know? I feel like some kind of survival instinct in the sense of like, oh, that thing looks different than me, you know? But, I mean, do I think that's good? No, but I think there is like some flip in your brain, you know? And if you just get the sensor on too high, you're fucked. But I mean, you can always tone down your sensor, you know? Because it's always that big thing of like, your first instinct is like how you were raised, but your second instinct is like how you like grow and change as a person. You know? That's why I try to give myself a break when I have a bad like first instinct, when I'm like, ooh, gross, and then I take that extra second to like be like, okay, but why? And then you have to like process it, you know? You're stronger than your instincts, you know? Inside your little lizard brain, you're more than just a lizard. Though I would love, I want to be, I mean, like, man, I really vibe between wanting to be a mammal bunny and being a snake. Because, like, holy shit, you know? Yeah, I mean, racist jokes is really just, like, the intention, you know? Like, are they doing it because they, like, and, like, how bad is it? I mean, it really is just a case-by-case basis, and then, like, usually it's just easier. It's like, if you're not that comedic, I would just stay away from them, you know? Yeah. And you know, some people try and cover up their hatred with like they try and like pretend to be all chill by making jokes to like get the pass, but really they're just like being incredibly hateful. So, you know, again, it's like a case-by-case basis, and sometimes it's just better to just be like, hey, I'm not gonna allow racist jokes here, because it's like, I can't tell in what stuff you're doing, you know? Especially because, like, we're working through a medium of, like, text, and text is so easy to misinterpret. Like, there's no vocal inflection to, like, indicate sarcasm, you know? Like, to add, like, anything, you need to put, like, parentheses, and, like, the way that people ascribe emotions to different, like, punctuations, or to things being, like, italicized or bold. Like, there's no universal standard, and so it's just, like... And also, too, is, like, there's so much, like, dog whistling. Like, there's a lot of, like, stuff that you just don't know about the internet, which is, like, good, you know? Like, I would hope that every single person only gets to like swim in their 20% of the internet ocean, and that you don't see the dark side of the other side of the pool, you know? Yeah, exactly. But yeah, cause like there's like some stuff, there's like some secret like punctuation, secret like words that are just meant to like try and like show to other people what group you're in, and if you're not inside the group, you're just like, oh wow, that's so interesting, and then you're like, ah fuck, they were actually signaling, they were colting up. Yeah. It's sad that it's called dog whistling in the sense of like, I love dogs. Why do dogs, why do we have to do this to dogs? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. No, dogs catching strays. It sucks to be a little puppy. I also really, you know, sometimes I wonder if I'm like, if I have big dog energy or small dog energy. Oh! I'm enlightened. Thank you, Axel. Thank you, Kuro. I have been enlightened. I was like, why are dogs catching strays? And I see. It's actually, am I a yapper? I think I am a yapper. Some people, another streamer told me that I have my degree in yapology, yaponomics. You think I think I give off very like very small dog energy and how I'm a really barky person, but I don't have the like aggressiveness, you know? Like because like I feel like small dogs will like challenge big dogs, and I'm very much that. I feel like I'm very much like the chill big dog where I just like lay down and watch and get climbed over by a kitten, you know? The Chihuahua claims dominance over me. Oh, thank you, Dusk! I feel like Labrador energy? Maybe I'm like a cross. I got the Labrador don't give a shit and the yap of a Chihuahua. No, it was meant to be like, catching strays in the vernacular nowadays is to say like you caught a stray bullet, I think. This is where we go into the etymology of phrases, and you can tell me that I'm wrong, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not quite up on the lingo of you youngins. That was me coughing because I'm old. So catching strays is to say like someone fired shots, or someone said something to like be rude to someone, and then you just happen to get clipped by it. You know, I think it's also meant to be like yeah, unintended target. Oh my god, you guys have much better ways of describing things than I do. Yeah, unintended target. Of rage bait? I actually don't know what rage bait is, to be completely honest. Like, I can get it from like context clues, but like I think dog catching strays as a phrase is not real. That number one. But yeah, rage bait is just it's something that someone says that you know will make someone angry. Yeah, I think yeah, it makes a statement that intentionally enrages people. This is more like, yeah, you like accidentally said something and then you hurt an innocent population. This is a good example of it too, when it's like, you really don't want to call out evil people for like physical traits. Like, you can't be like, oh wow, like, this person sucks because they're bald. Like, you can tell that they suck because they're a neckbeard. Because then it's like, your friends who have those like same physical traits, you know, they're like being unintentionally affected because you're like, because you're saying like, wow, you know, bald people suck. But you don't mean that, you just mean this person sucks and they happen to be bald. And then you're using that to justify hatred. And then you're just like telling all your bald friends you hate them on accident. Even though, like, again, that's not what you intend, but it is what's happening. And I think that's probably a good thing of catching strays, you know? Except nowadays people use it more in like a funny way. Probably because it's I don't know if it's that either, Chango. It's more like you said something and then some people were not like offended but hurt by it and you didn't mean to hurt them. Yeah, it's just not related, I think, is sadly the issue. Yeah. You know what's crazy is like how... I wonder for words like that, is it just like eventually you just see it so much that you know what it means and then you just start including it? I wonder if the vernacular changes because people start using words without fully understanding the context of them, and then that changes the meaning of them. Isn't that like vaguely interesting? Like, cause I could have used rage bait to mean I mean I do that sometimes. There are some like old English words that I don't know, like I probably have no idea what enigma means, you know? Like, I know how to use enigma in a phrase. Like, wow, that's an you're an enigma. But that it's just like the vibe I got from books, from other words that other phrases. Yes, there we go. Dustall? Dustall's got it. Yeah, when people make fun of like Wi-Fi warriors, and then it's like there are some people on Wi-Fi, it's just like we don't. It's I understand, but like, come on, everyone. People just want to play their game. I love adding enigma type shit. Is crazy. I love type shit too. Really? Did Nimrod used to mean smart? Guys, this has been a beautiful morning stream. I've learned so much in like... I learned where dog whistle comes from. I've learned rage bait. I've learned Nimrod. I learned that there are 6 states in Germany. I've learned that Sydney is in New South Wales. Welcome, Variable. Yeah, I know. I did. It's crazy. Like we're playing Street Fighter 6 as we talk about entomology. Wait, I think I'm saying entomology. I think that's a study of insects and not etymology, which is like how words work. Entomology. Well, what's it called? What's the study of bugs? Oh, 6 was Australia? Damn. Entomology with no Y. Yeah. Really? Is type shit and lit millennial? Also, I feel bad because I know a lot of like slang from that comes from Black Americans, but I actually don't know. Is it all of it? It could literally be all of it, and I just don't know. New South Wales. Oh. Really? Could you drop some like quick like a quick cultural difference, Dusk, just so I can know for sure what? Just so I can know. That's New South Wales. Django. Also, thank you for chatting, Bearable. It means a lot. Also, this emoji is so cute. I'm so sorry. I really want a taking notes emoji. I have to commission that next. It's in Australia. See, look, you can come away too from this morning stream. You thought you were gonna watch a Manon play Street Fighter, and instead what you're watching is a Manon fail at doing this drive rush combo while learning about geography in Australia. New South Wales is where Sydney is. Sydney has the Sydney Opera House. I saw that in Finding Nemo, and also in one of my favorite childhood games, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? A game that should have taught me about geography, and didn't. I remember playing Carmen Sandiego, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, which I'm not gonna lie, is like an incredible game. It's like, I really loved it as a kid. I played it as an adult and I was still like, wow, this is pretty good. Except I remember the game being so hard as a kid. I remember like struggling to figure out like where I was supposed to go next. I remember like, because what it is like each level you can go to like 5 different countries and like, yeah, Carmen Sandiego is the goat thief. Oh, thank you, Kuro. Thank you, Kuro. Yeah, just if it's hard to put in words, no worries. If it was easy, I'd want it, but it's like thanks, Axel. Have a good day at work. Thanks for joining. She stole the whole damn. Oh yeah. I mean that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, so in the Carmen Sandiego game, each level, essentially they give you like 5 countries you go to and you like pick up clues from each one. And it's supposed to be like a, kind of like a text adventure puzzle where it's like, once you unlock something, you go to a new place to like use that clue there. But I remember as a kid, I keep going to the different locations and then it starts giving you hints to say like, I think we have everything here. And I remember hearing that voice line all the time of like, I think we've got everything we need. Or, this doesn't seem right. I just remember them low-key trolling me as a child, telling me, no kiddo, you have to go to another place. Really? I did find Carmen Sandiego, but you don't catch her. Instead, you just, and smoking the electric lights. Really? I didn't realize. Oh, I guess I did know that Australia had kind of like a Cali culture almost in a way. But like a Australian beach culture. I agree. I'm not gonna lie though, I did not watch the Carmen Sandiego television show. I think I didn't understand what channel it was on. You know what? Fuck it. I want to do some. Actually, I'm gonna start the prediction. Once the prediction is over, we'll get into them. So if you would like to gamble your points, your beautiful chamble points, which can be used for viewer battles, reminding me to keep myself healthy, some bad art, or you can lightly poison me if you get a million with chug milk. Yeah, and maybe other stuff, you know, maybe I will think of other rewards, but at the moment, those are the ones we have. You know what's crazy, Chansey, is I remember playing the game with my dad, and my dad also getting stuck. Or maybe he was just trying to, like, hype me up, you know when you, like, pretend to be bad at something so your kid feels better? But I played, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego as an adult. Like, I was like, man, I love this game. I should, like, re-download it as an adult. I played through it. The game is easy as hell. It tells you exactly where you need to go. I played it as an adult, and I was like, wait a second. This game is easy? Question mark. This game is easy as hell? It pretty much just says, go to Brazil, go to Africa, go back to Brazil. Oh right, bruh. I'm not gonna lie. So I watched I don't know if you guys know, there was a Carmen Sandiego animated TV show that came on Netflix. And I loved seeing Carmen Sandiego. I would say I didn't really like the show, to be honest. I think it was too childish for me at the time. It didn't have like a very compelling plot. But god, I love Carmen Sandiego and her fun hat and her fun jacket, and we should bring her back. Let me play another educational game. That's kind of like, I remember in college I took a class on, Good morning, Moon! I remember I took a class on how to make educational games, because that's kind of what I wanted to do, is like, if educational games made money, I would love to make back those, like, those kids for children that teach them stuff, because I find them so good. I would love to make a new, like, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego game. Yeah, sorry, Chango. I think you win some points if I lose, which is highly possible against a Guile.
The pleasure is mine.
Western Sydney has a lot of crime. Inner West has hipster culture. Hi Yanni! Good morning, good morning! I hope you're having a beautiful Monday, and I wish you a good stream if you're streaming today. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. But yeah, hopefully Chango, you get some points from I'm not gonna lie, again, Yanni, I truly admire you because you're like learning classic after like achieving. You know, like you, like, things I guess, hopefully you lose. I'll try my best, Django, I'll try my best to lose. Oh man, that's what I get for pressing the heavy button. Because like I was having the worst time of my life when I was like dropping rank in silver because I was trying to learn how to use my normal buttons for the first time. Like I cheesed my way up by hi Dwii, welcome in, good morning, good morning. Shit, that's what I get. Because I just cheesed my way up to silver by mashing DI and special moves, and I really need to get my normals on lock. And I hated it so much. I hated it so much in every moment of every stream. I was like, damn, I wish I could just spam my good stuff. I just want to climb. And so like so having to learn after having like already achieved sounds like demoralizing as hell. So I'm proud of you. I just want to let you know that. I know pride from a random internet stranger is nothing, but just wanted to say it, just so that you know. In case chat's being mean to you at any point. I think you have a nice chat, but I'm not sure. There's some people who have some very antagonistic relationships in your chat. Yeah, Kuro, I'm the exact same way. I say it all the time. I was too stupid to figure out modern, but those were my intentions. My intention was to learn modern first and to like get a handle of how to play a fighting game and then switch to classic, but I couldn't figure out how to press the modern buttons. I was like, I fundamentally don't understand what's happening. Okay. Great job me, great job. Being patient. I have work in an hour, so I'm probably gonna go for another 40 minutes, essentially. That's my, that's when my pre-rolls end, or when essentially for Twitch, I roll 3 minutes of ads every hour, and that means ads don't run for 60 minutes. And so I'll just go until it tells me it would start running ads again. Damn, the parasocial. I just, well, it's more like I feel bad because, you know, this truly, I can't offer that much friendship in the sense of like, you know, like a real friend could come like hang out with you and like knows more about your life, you know? Whereas like as a streamer friend, I can like say like, you're doing great, I'm proud of you, you're sick with it, you're killing it. But I can't help you through any tough times, which I think is a requirement for friendship. You know? Well, I guess that's what I assume parasocialism is, right? Where you're like, oh, it's like they know about my life, they know about my struggles, and it's like, there's no way I can do that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have the emotional bandwidth, number one. Number two, I am incredibly forgetful. Oh yeah, streamer friend, 100%. But not a friend, you know? Does that make sense? Is parasocial as one-sided? I guess it's like, you know, I think I still am holding on to that like thing from like childhood, you know, where you're like, this is my like best friend, you know, and it's like where like friend, I don't know, it's hard. I never figured it out as like this is me and my like social anxiety and my social problems, where I never understood where the switch from like acquaintance to friend actually happens. Yanni, I guess in your definition of friendship, we are friends in that sense. I agree, I can do that. I just can't help you with big life stuff. Does that make sense? Because I guess I, as a human being, just don't understand where the difference between becoming like an acquaintance of someone and becoming a friend of someone is. Like, what does friendship entail? Does friendship just means I want you to have like a wonderful day? That I wish the best for you? But then I guess that's why it's like I just never understood. This is more this is me philosophizing about being a human being and of how I just don't understand. I feel like maybe I have light autism where I'm like I'm just like, I don't get it. Yeah, like I'd love to talk with you on Discord, would love to collab. We're discussing the nature of friendship. Yeah, but yeah, because I guess I don't understand. No one gave me the definition for what friends are. I don't know if anyone else had that problem where it's just like you don't know what a word means, but everyone says it, and so then you're like, yeah. My friends I have in my computer. I mean, so true. But I think we've talked about it before too, where it's like, you know how everyone has like a different understanding of like what the meaning of words are? It's like that. And I don't wanna accidentally overstep a bound of being like of how much I can offer you. Not in like a transactional sort of way, but in like a I guess it's like semi-transactional, but not like really in like a I just don't want to let you down, you know. That's true, that's true. But do you count it in like minutes? Like how many spoons I have to give someone? Yeah. But I'm just an awful person, so maybe if this has caused an unbearable tear in our friendship, I'm so sorry, Yanni, and understandable. Yeah, essentially that, Dust Doll.
That's right. I'm the best around.
Yeah, I don't wanna, cause I think that's the word. I guess maybe like, not to get like too therapizing, you know. Maybe I have like a fear of like abandonment, and so I just don't want to give anyone that same fear of thinking that you've been abandoned, when really the problem was just that I didn't correctly explain how much time and energy I have to give. I also think I'm in a much better place to give time and energy now. I remember when I was very depressed that I did not have the time or energy to do anything. I was doing great against this Honda until I decided to throw it all away. We've done it.
I would love if you took this a bit more seriously.
Also, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was always bad at like making internet friends. So I'm very new to streaming, and I'm honestly very new to making internet friends because I think the internet stranger danger talk like really got to me, because it just didn't. I kind of like skipped out on that, to be honest. I'm already in a side bit. You know what? I've always really wanted a good Hawaiian shirt to wear, but I don't know what would look good on me as a female, you know? So my childhood, though, I was on this like website for like fictional roleplay where people would like you would make like an OC, like someone would prompt a world like based on like a book or something, and then you'd make an OC, and then you'd like be on a forum posting about like, oh, what'd you do today, what'd they do today, stuff like that. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I'm getting screwed. Oh my god, wow. I got played hard. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of just hung out with my parents. I mean, I think I was a pretty introverted kid. I'm still a pretty introverted adult, to be honest. I don't know why this doesn't trigger the same sense of, like, energy draining that talking to people in person does. That sucked. Was that on his command grab? You know, that makes sense. For some reason, I'm just like, oh, he's just throwing me. I didn't even think of it as a command grab. Ooh. And his command grab sucks though compared to mine. Holy shit. Look how much damage my command grab does. This is baby peanuts. Guys, I'm actually sick with it. If I had like locked in a little better, then I actually could have been like incredibly goated. I'd be on like an 8-win streak. I agree, Variable. I love Manon. I could never not play Manon, you know? So I have to do... There will be some stream where I have to play Bison. I've spun a punishment wheel and now I have to learn Bison. Who I'm not excited for. Number one, because I have to pay for Bison. Number two, Bison isn't Manon, you know? But Bison does have a horse, which is cool. And I am secretly a horse girl. That's what you get for, Hey, that's a Variable, also a great choice. Ooh, great job, Kimberly. Fuck! I really wanted to do that. Orisa is also a good choice. Oh, I knew to... Yeah, I know. They were roommates, if you will. Oh, good... Oh, I knew it! The thing is with the flash canister, I know that if I just jab out, I'll win. I don't think I did. I wish I had. I wish I could say I did something that cool with Death Stall, but I did not. Man, she's really getting me with the... But yeah, Kimberly fact, if you've, So the blue spray can is that it's gonna be forward, and green spray can is up. But, that is something I learned from a diaphone video. And, you can use that against them if your eyes and reaction speed is, any better than mine. Okay, so putting me in a ninja blender. I should have critical arted there, but it's okay. I didn't really get it, but guys, did you see the vision? Did you see the vision of canceling the metal move into level 3? It kind of worked, but there was a chance it wouldn't have. But did you see the vision? The vision! The vision! Guys, I'm so strong. I'm the strongest I've ever been on this Monday morning. All that practice against Dust Doll is actually training me to be the best, my best self. Thank you, Ditto. Thank you, Ditto. Guys, I'm becoming an absolute menace. I'm getting too- I need to be egoed. I actually do need a viewer battle to ego me. I know, the hubris is so strong. The hubris is the strongest it's ever been. Guys, did you see that I blocked that? Dwii ready to humble me. I will say, Dwii, I did promise Dusk that I wouldn't do any viewer battles today because I am climbing. So, do you mind if I just refund you? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to cancel it. I want to be humbled, but at the same time, I feel I would be a dishonest meansy. So I will turn that off, and then let me go to the thing and refund you. So yeah, even though I want to be humbled, I don't actually. There we go. I did it. Okay. Oh, even though I do need to be humbled. I need to be put in my place. I was about to just hit the stop streaming button instead of the prediction button. Oh, damn, I wanna climb. I wanna tear. I wanna tear, baby. I know. I'm the worst. Guys, this is the start of my twit longer. No, okay. I'm gonna get put in my place. It's a god. I know, I'm getting so parasocial in like a bad way. I think parasocial. I know we were talking about how parasocialism goes one way. I think parasocial. There is like a. There is a streamer to chat parasocialism thing, but I can't remember what it is. But it is very real. Of just like. I can't recall. I really need to watch more videos on parasocialism and how to fucking stop. The fuck, I was blocking! You think so? You think it's becoming like gaslighting where people just use it to mean lying? When someone pulls a prank, they're gaslighting you? That one is the worst one. I was like, oh my god, they told me a lie. They're fucking gaslighting me. That pisses me the hell off. maybe I'm overusing parasocialism because it just really goes back to like where I don't understand what friendship is. Like maybe this is just a byproduct of being like I don't understand how friendship works. I've said this before to chat as well, and I've said it on many a stream where I looked up how to have a conversation with people because I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to have a conversation, so I had to go on Wikipedia to ask how do I hold a conversation. And that's so they just don't understand the mechanics. This doesn't make any sense. So yeah, if you guys want to know what that wiki article told me, the wiki article said to said you should ask questions. I need help with the math job. Honestly, it's so true. I needed so much social help. Oh my god. No, because I did it when I was a kid, so I didn't really like know incognito mode. But also I'm like too easy. We'll get more medals. Hi Samflu, good morning, good morning. Yeah, I mean like, I think everyone agrees that talking to someone about what they're passionate about is like I think about it a lot, you know? Really? I just go straight for it. The only time I use private browsing is when I'm ashamed. But yeah, having things that you like to talk about is always really good. Good morning to the Ark. Hey yo, I mean come on, who doesn't? Who doesn't feel shame? If you don't feel shame, God, I wish I was you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I got the beat stage. You know, that's a great point. Okay. You have the corner. Perfect, you tried. Okay, still have the corner. Hit him with the overhead. Okay. Hit him with the anti-air. Hit him with the grab. Let's go! We bring those back! Oh my god, guys! I got a little too loud, but did you see me come back from that? Did you see me block? I am on something today! Holy crap! Guys, did you know playing patient is really good for you? What the fuck? I didn't give up, we don't give up, never give in. Okay, we're gonna jump out of this. Okay, we're out of the corner. Okay, that was really bad. I pressed the button when it was not my turn. And I pressed the bad button. Well, Dustal, this is me encouraging you to never give up, never give in. Actually, you know what, Dustal? That's so scary to think about. I wonder if there are kids like me nowadays, like growing up now, who ask ChatGPT to how to have a conversation, and then just default to like, you know what I'll do? I'll just talk to ChatGPT. Like, that'll be my friend. Like, if instead, like, imagine a world where there was someone I could talk to all the time with no judgment. Like, that is a scary thought. That the only reason I have these social skills is because like forged in fire. Oh, I thought maybe I could level 3, but I was just dead. See, I got too high on my own supply and was like, man, that was so good that I kind of I made a lot of bad choices in the neutral to try and like go for stuff when it wasn't my turn. You know? I need to be using my light jabs more.
I would love if you took this a bit more seriously.
Yeah, That's so sad. Cause yeah, I would 100% be a ChatGPT Andy if I was a child nowadays. That is horrifying to think about. For how anti-generative AI I am right now, to think that like, had I been born 10 years later, 20 years later, the fuck, it's not my turn after that? After that madness? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this Cammy is kind of goated though in doing the. She deserves it. She deserves it. The dive kick that hits my toes, so it's plus. She's really good at the spacing on that. Thank you, Gordon with a K. Oh. Yep, that seems about right. Yeah, I'm losing to dive kick. I don't actually know how to beat dive kick, to be honest. Yeah, I'm giving her a lot of space because I just really don't know when it's my turn. Even though I had the beautiful time of Lynx kicking my ass with that. Okay, Capcom. Just a quick question. She's jumping over my head. I slide underneath her. I stop where her body is. There's an invisible wall. Question? Why? Was I unsafe? Should I have not done that? Yeah. But at the same time, I'm watching myself spin against an invisible wall as I watch these kicks come towards my face. I'm writing a letter. See my drawing of that situation. Exactly. Included. Like, I understand it, man, but at the same time, come on. It looked a little crazy. Just a little bit crazy. Oh my god, a 9 win streak. Can we ruin this Mai's life? Can we steal her power? Or will we let her get to 10? The answer is yes. I have 11 more minutes, I think, is what my beautiful Twitch timer is telling me. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, this Mai is playing really good. In the sense of, they're taking their time, you know? And that's admirable. That's crazy, I didn't mean to do that, but I'll take it. Oh, I needed to do the anti-air. I got a little too a little too scared. Got a little too scared, we can focus up. Yeah. Duska's got me. When I don't got me, Duska's got me for being a good worker. Oh, man. Man, bad punish on my part. Oh, man, missed the meaty. Oh, made a bad choice. Hey, that's on me, though. That's on me. This might deserve a 10 win streak. Okay, can I steal it from them now? Oh, sick. Wow, mine is so cool. Fuck. That's what I get for crouch blocking? That's on me, that's on me. I saw the jump up and did not correctly read the situation. I'm in the corner, burnt out, not a safe place to be. She keeps me in the corner. Smart, smart. Oh, I went for the throw and she goes for the jump. Great job, great job. Yeah. Obviously, I wasn't trying before. Damn, catching me on the empty jump command grab. I mean, they deserve it. They worked hard. They've been training. Ooh, just a little too early on the meaty too. Man, my meaty timings are not correct today, but that's okay. Sometimes you're just not feeling it. It's been a while, and I was a little too goated before, you know. Can't stay goated forever. Sometimes you gotta let other people learn to be the goat, you know?
I would love if you took this a bit more seriously.
Yeah, the universe had to nerf me a little bit. I was on too hot a win streak today. Sometimes people come in here and they're like, oh my god, are you winning? And usually I have to be like, no, I'm losing. But today I get to be like, oh, I am winning, you know? Capcom hit me with the hubris, and that was good of them. The problem is though, is I can see a problem with this mod. Oh! Guys, she neutral jumped? She neutral jumped, actually. I was gonna call her out for not knowing how to deal with the command grab, but she actually knows. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, I'm so sorry. Oh, you know when you do it to them? You know when you accidentally do it to them? You trick them into thinking that they have it, and then they lose it. They lose their 10 win streak. Man, I let her get there and then I stole it all away, Bearable. You were so right. Fuck, that's what I get. The mind games. I tricked my- guys, you have to confuse your opponent by confusing yourself first. Guys, look, I striked instead of command grab because I knew she was gonna neutral jump that. Because I learned from Duskdoll that I need to switch it up every once in a while. Guys, look at those anti-airs. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck! Oh, the anti-airs though, I know. They were pretty good, they were pretty good. Oh, she got me, she got me! I needed to buffer those. I shouldn't go, I should like wait to hit the button until I can see them jump. But she got me. I cashed out into the jump that she knew I was gonna do. Which again, makes her a much better player than I am. That's, I'm gonna credit you with everything. Actually, I credit mashing with my ability to anti-air, so I can't credit you with everything. Oh. See guys, and that's what happens when you really have a habit down and just doesn't teach you, doesn't really train it into you enough that Ooh, sorry girly. Had to do it to you. Had to take the set away, baby. Woo! 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 Dab! 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 God, I love dabbing. Dabbing is so much fun. Never in doubt, never in doubt. I never doubted myself. You should never have doubted me. I am your streamer. Okay. Okay, Dusk. Thank you, Dusk. Almost plateau, yippee! Gotta love robbing them. I feel bad though because I should have just stopped it in the first place. Shouldn't have given them hope to just steal it all away, you know. Let's go, let's go. Okay, everyone. As Dusk is saying, I really should be getting to work. I want to thank everyone here for coming on such a journey with me. It's been a crazy, crazy journey. Oh, thank you for following Corn with a K. Oh, thank you to ToTheArk for staying hydrated. You as well, everyone. I hope you guys do some good hand stretches. Remember, posture check yourself. Take some sippies. Thank you again for watching, everyone. Talking with me about etymology, geography, Manon, and watching me stay unhumble. And I'm gonna send you
to my friend Yanni, who is relearning Chun-Li on Classic, which sounds like the most frustrating thing I could ever imagine. Oh, yeah, but that's okay, Corwith. You showed up at the end, you know? You're here for the thank you. And you're here for the thank you for watching, everyone. And I wish you a great rest of your week if I don't catch you. I'll be next streaming tomorrow at this same time, so hopefully I can send you off to start your day right on Tuesday, too. So, have a good one, everyone. Stay safe. Goodbye, goodbye!